What a voice, Jean.
Fantastic.
An extraordinary man. Charles Craig, probably one of the best British opera singers of the 20th century. Why is he so relevant to you?
I went online because somebody said, is there anyone famous in your family tree? And I typed my maiden name in.
Which is Craig.
Which is Craig.
Right.
I looked and I thought, he's from the same area as where my family were from, Bethnal Green, Shoreditch in London.
East London.
And I thought, oh, I wonder. So I am just here really to find out if there is a connection with us.
He was the darling of the Royal Opera House, the English National Opera, opera houses all over the world, really in his zenith between the 50s and the 80s. Anyway, let's see. The quest is, of course, to build up his family tree a bit and then hopefully go back with yours and find that common connection.
Yes, it would be great.
What we have here is the birth certificate of Charles Craig. And from this birth certificate, we can find out who his father is. James George Craig, and a mother, Annie Racina. Okay?
Yes.
So by identifying the parents, we can then go back a generation to see James's birth certificate or his baptism record. We can see there that John and Eliza are cited as the parents. Do you see that second from the bottom?
Yeah.
So let's now return to your tree. Your grandfather was called Edward Craig.
Yes.
Okay. What we have really is Edward Craig in your tree, your grandfather, is the same generation as James Craig, the father of Charles Craig. Do you see that? They're both born in the 1870s.
Yes.
Let's go back to that baptism certificate of your grandfather, if we may, Edward, 1872, right down in the bottom corner. And what are his parents called?
John and Eliza.
Now, where have we heard of John and Eliza?
Oh, yes, the same.
They are the grandparents'
Yes.
names of Charles Craig. Again, hold fire. We need to leave you today certain.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
That's what I want to know.
Now, did this John and Eliza, who had Edward, did they also have a child called James?
Okay.
That's the question that needs answered. Now, this is the census of 1891. We have a family called Craig. Do you see?
Yes.
Now, John is married to Eliza. Can you find John and Eliza?
Yes.
So first of all, we have that Edward. We know he was born in 1872.
Yes.
Okay, now track on down. Can you find us what we want?
James.
We want James. And what is James?
Our son.
He's a son. Two sons, which means Terence's father
Yes.
and Charles Craig's father were
brothers.
brothers. Which incidentally makes you the great operatic talent of the 20th century's first cousin once removed.
Oh, fantastic.
I think I want you to break into song.
That is lovely. I'm so pleased you found that out for me. Now I can tell everyone.